She was the PlayStation generation's original poster girl. Some would say the most marketable video game character ever. And after selling 30 million games, she was a woman much imitated, but never bettered.
I don't believe that we'll ever reproduce, and I don't think the industry will ever have another sort of product like Tomb Raider.
But shocking sales for her latest game and the flop of the second Tomb Raider film at the box office has seen Lara's image go into freefall. So where did it all go wrong for Lara Croft? Her original designer, Toby Gard, started work on the first game in 1991, bringing buxom archaeological adventure into the Sega Saturn and PlayStation.
The original Tomb Raider was in itself a bit of a different game than anything going on at the time, because it was about the exploration, it was about visiting these amazing places and discovering these incredible things. And I think that really resonated with people, and obviously Lara was an interesting character. She's an unusual heroine.
Core design and its owners and Jeremy Heath Smith were the driving force behind Tomb Raider, but the decision to use a female lead character was its designer's idea.
I'd managed to convince them that that was a good idea, but they really thought, well, you know, it's not going to do very well. The pressure was off, kind of thing. And it was only when the game had a very strong showing at the first E3 it was at, that was when the pressure came from people within the company to change Lara into a guy. And by that time, kind of thing, we were far enough in that we could say, well, this will put us behind by several months. I don't think we can do it. And so, you know, oh, well, we'll just have to not sell as many copies.
The longevity of the original Tomb Raider game was scary. You know, it went from 3 to 6 months, and the sales just went up and up and up, month on month, and which is something you don't normally see.
But while the title and its star ensured that the game kept selling, cracks began to appear when the brains behind Lara left after the first game.
You walked away and left me.
I didn't like the direction it was going in. At the time, it was being overly sexualized, which I thought was not really the original goal. I think that the character was supposed to be sexy, but not tarty.
5 games on, and the disappointing sales and a critical backlash to Angel of Darkness finally proved that Lara wasn't infallible.
The series has, you know, started up basically doing a Prince of Persia style Indiana Jones adventure in 3D, and everybody loved it, and then doing the same thing over with less dungeons and less excitement, and really the series ran into the sand in the end and just wasn't fun to play anymore.
It's always a difficult thing, I think, when a company like Idle's got a franchise like that, and you want it to stay fresh, but at the same time you don't know, you're scared of breaking it. So it's difficult tightrope to walk.
Angel of Darkness' failure prompted publishers Eidos to hand the franchise to Crystal Dynamics and back into the hands of Toby Gard.
The franchise and the character had sort of fallen a bit out of grace, and I wanted to be able to see if I could help make it work again. I thought that was a fascinating challenge, because you know, when it's on top of the world, it's not very interesting, but being the underdog, I like that.
Getting Toby Gard on board to do character design was a masterstroke, because he's really sorted out Lara herself. She's never looked better. Big sigh of relief. They seem to have done what had to be done.
I'm really interested in getting more personality out of Lara, finding out what it is that makes her tick. What's different about her is she's got a lot more equipment, so she's got a lot more ability to use technology to help her through her adventure, and she has a support team and such like. So there's some new types of mechanics coming through.
The boffin behind Lara now faces his biggest test in proving that her image hasn't been irretrievably tarnished. But this is one girl who isn't going down without a fight.